Good morning. Today we are going to start our class on technical analysis. Now, what is technical analysis? Technical analysis is a trading discipline that is employed to evaluate instruments. Now, we have studied fundamental analysis. Now, technical analysis is something different from fundamental analysis, such that it does not gather information about the company, but it gathers information from the trading activity, such as price movement and volume of the shares. Now, technical analysis tools, they are used to scrutinize the way supplies and demand for a commodity, that is the supply of the amount of shares available in the market, the volume is available in the market. Technical of analysis is used for generating short-term trading signals, that whether you should buy that particular share, that is go short, or you should sell that particular share, that is you should go long, and used to generate short-term signals from the various tools, but can also help improve the evaluation of the security's strength. It can also help evaluation of the security's strength or weakness relative to the broader market or one of its sectors. Evaluation, but can also improve the evaluation of a security's strength or weakness relative to the broader market or one of its sectors. Where which portion is that weak? Where is that weak? When is that weak? Morning, evening, night, and all that. Now, technical analysis, it operates from the assumption that the past trading activity and the price changes of the security can be a very valuable indicator of the security's future price, because the past behavior is a very good indicator of the security's future price activities, and that the security's future price movements, when we combine them with today's price movements, when paired with the appropriate price movements for the day, we have the investment of the trading rules that we can follow. For example, we may or may not sell a share when it is risen 2% or 5%, but we may sell a share when it has risen, say, 5%. So that is why we can do that. The underlying assumptions of technical analysis. Now, what is the underlying assumption of technical analysis? The underlying assumptions of technical analysis gives us the right underlying assumptions of technical analysis. Now, there are two primary methods we use to share, we known as the fundamental analysis and the technical analysis. Technical analysis is the attempt to understand the market sentiments by using price trends, what happens in the market. We know there are two kinds of systematic analysis. It tries to understand the risk we cannot control, that is the risk in the market risk. The market risk tries to understand the market risk by trying to understand the price patterns and trends rather than the securities fundamental aspects. Now, the managing markets are efficient with the values representing the factors that influence a securities price. Now, what are the factors that influence a securities price? The factors that influence a securities price include random market price movements, where we have talked about the random walk theory. Random walk theories, yeah, the random price walk movements mean the price movements move up and down without any efficient reason, which can be provided by the fundamental analysis. Because fundamental analysis can provide relationship with respect to, say, the stock price and its the stock price and its uh, So what we have here is the random price movements, means the market price suddenly move up and down depending on, say, in the random movement of the whole market itself. So we have the market discounts everything, means the market takes care of everything, or the market absorbs everything. The random movement is the random walk hypothesis, which we had previously talked about, and that is the random walk hypothesis. And the technical analysis believes that everything from the company's fundamental information to the market factors, means the sudden movement of the markets up and down is totally governed by the market activity. The totally governed by the market activity, or totally governed by the market itself, or the and is totally included, and available information is included and is available to the everybody in the market. Now that is everybody in the market. If everybody in the market they have that information, then we can say that the efficient market hypothesis, which assumes a similar conclusion about the which assumes a similar conclusion about the prices. Um, um, so which assumes a similar conclusion about the prices. So the only thing that is remaining, so there are three types of the efficient market hypothesis: the strong, the semi-strong, and the weak. So there are three kinds of efficient market hypothesis: the strong, the semi-strong, and the weak. The weak efficient market hypothesis, it assumes that everything from the every public information is available to the market before, and that nobody can make any profit more than he could have made for a very small period of time, and that the market quickly adjusts to that information. Today in our class we talked about this, about the weak efficient market hypothesis theory. Then comes the semi-strong efficient market hypothesis theory. Now, the semi-strong says that all available public information is available to all the people, and that the market also quickly absorbs this information, and nobody can take undue advantage of any information. So this is the uh, mm, semi-strong form of the efficient market hypothesis. Now we have the final or the uh, strong form of efficient market hypothesis, that says that all available public and private, or that is insider information, is available to all. Now this cannot be proved theoretically, because insider information is generally not available to the public. Now this was the random walk theory, that is every random price movement means is not is not dependent on the company itself, but is not dependent by, because everything is known to everybody, and so the price movement is generally random, or it has no specific reason behind it. So it's random walk hypothesis, and this is efficient market hypothesis. Now the price this is we are back to technical analysis. The price moves in trends, or the price moves in different trends, or the price movement is very means you can actually predict. It has a trend, means a 3-year moving average, trend means a 5-year moving average, trend means a 7-year moving average. So the price movement is available in trends. In other words, we have a stock price is more likely to continue a past trend than move erratically. Erratically means it moves suddenly up and down. In other words, the stock price is more completely to continue a past trend than move erratically. Means say that if the stock price rises during the summer very rapidly, slows down during the monsoon, and falls during the winter, this is the trend that is available throughout the year, which may be for a seasonal garment, seasonal thing like say air conditioners and all that. So it we can base our analysis on the sales, and from that we can base our analysis on the particular stock price. History tends to repeat itself. What has been previously done will be repeated now. So this is the means what is the so the price movement that was observed previously will be observed now. So this is the history of the price movement. Now we can do for 5 years, we can do analysis for 10 years, we can do also analysis for 100 years for chart patterns to analyze these emotions and subsequent movements to understand the trends. Uh, Now, in general, the price analysts, they look at the following broad kind of indicators. They have price trends, they have chart patterns. Chart patterns means the different kinds of charts or the say the candlestick and all that. They have volume and momentum indicators. They have oscillators. Oscillators means certain signals or sensors that give triggering motions. Moving averages, as we have discussed, 3 years and 5 years moving averages. Support and resistance levels. Means suddenly, certain movements in price is governed by the support levels. Means if the price drops to a support level, if the price goes too high, we have resistance level. This is all for the day. Thank you.